we're glad that you're able to stay with us. We wanted to talk about time travel ourselves in the last 10 minutes.
Okay.
But I still have one question for you. Was time travel like in your childhood or in your developmental years ever like a fantasy? Like
Always.
I like okay, like
Oh God, yeah. Every time I like any, I'll watch the worst time travel movie. I don't care. I don't. It's like it's. You guys can shoot it with your cell phone. Be like, yo, it's time travel. Be like, I gotta watch this shit. God damn it. I watched some Canadian show with time travel. It was on Netflix. I don't remember the name, and it was like the dude from like Will and Grace. I watched.
I know which one you're talking about.
I watched it all in one day, bro. One day, just all day. I'm just sitting there, bowl of cereal, watching that goddamn time travel show. All right, sorry.
I know what you're talking about. It's
Are we talking about which guy? The guy Eric McCormick who surprised me because he did the best Larry impression I've ever seen on the Three Stooges movie.
Oh yeah, I don't know that, but wait, was he that guy? Was that I never saw this
dude on the Three Stooges movie? Eric McCormick.
I thought that was Sean.
Sean. Okay, sorry, I'm getting the wrong. Who's the name of Sean?
Eric is the straight guy playing a gay guy.
The straight guy playing a gay guy. Okay,
you're talking about Eric. The show's called Travelers. It's called
the flaming guy from Will and Grace, and I forget his name. Go look up flaming guy on. It's not horrible. Come on, he knew the character he's playing. Anyway, he did the best Larry I've ever seen. Beautiful acting. I didn't think anybody else could do it. He did it.
You actually watched the Three Stooges?
Yeah, I'm a fan of Will Sasso.
I'll watch it for Kate. Was it Kate Overton? Kate Upton? One of those.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Oh yeah, I love Will Sasso too. Man.
I like how every Kate Upton movie features her in a slow motion running scene.
All terrible, just terrible.
Just a reminder, in case you forgot who she is, look at her breasts.
That's Ryan Reynolds' wife, right?
No.
That's,
wrong one. Blake Lively is Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, okay. I get some of these.
Other famous sports
I get some of these people just melt together. I can't.
If I could time travel, I would love to time travel to the Harlem Renaissance, but I'd like to travel to the Harlem Renaissance as a comedian. Like I would love to figure out and I don't know, maybe that's
Miss Maisel kind of thing?
Yeah, definitely a Miss Maisel. I am a huge Miss Maisel fan, but I've been obsessed with the Harlem Renaissance since childhood. Because I grew up in a time when Perry, I'm trusting that you have some idea of when Ebony magazine was
Cotton Club.
Big as life. Remember when Ebony magazine was a big
of course.
Yeah. So back at that time when it was huge, they would publish Langston Hughes's poetry in there. So amongst the articles about Stevie Wonder or whatever there was, my mom was always reading that poetry to her. So I've been obsessed with the Harlem Renaissance since a kid. So that would be my dream time travel to be a comedian during the Harlem Renaissance. Maybe I'll write that.
Really sad that I wouldn't want to time travel to any other time because I feel I'd either be killed or a prostitute or
what? You ain't black, you'd be fine.
Yeah, but thank
you.
Hey,
well, wait a minute. I thought about that and I decided because Dana asked this and I go, I'm not going too far back away from indoor plumbing. Okay, I want to shit on a toilet, not in the wild, not in an outhouse. So and this wouldn't be so great for everybody, but I would go to the 70s where ugly people still made music with actual instruments in the pop music world.
I still wouldn't be able to enjoy the 70s. I would either be a maid or I'd be a wife to some drunk or something. I'm like,
don't worry, I would have paid you well, Stacy. I would have paid you well.
Say that now. Say that now.
For me, I guess it would just be. Or actually, you know what? Let Perry. You. If you didn't go, you go.
I'll go. I would go back to Cinco de Mayo, 2011, and I wouldn't let myself meet my ex, who destroyed my life for almost a decade.
Ooh. Oh,
how's that one? Nice and dark. Yeah. I hope she hears it. That fucking savage. Sorry.
You got. I want to see that, dude. Turn that into a movie. I would watch that movie.
That honestly, if you turn it into a comedy, in my humble opinion, that would be some funny shit because I think everybody can relate to that. Don't beat her up too bad, but
yeah.
And I don't have a say in it, but I'm just saying, I think you got comedy gold there.
Yeah, there it is. Undone. We'll figure it out.
Because we got 5 minutes.
Okay. I'm thinking medieval times, just to kind of spy on the dating scene and how that all worked back then. Oh, he's got brown teeth. He's so cute. I'm just curious, like what would Oh, his horse. Ooh,
With the lack of showers, you're probably not going to get too many BJs, homie.
Well,
So
I don't know. There were some kings or other people that had a lot of STDs back then. Just saying.
Were they
I don't
dating
know.
back then, or were they just clubbing people and throwing them over their shoulder? Like,
Would you like some bread?
Yeah, would you go out with me? Oh, she said no. Witch. She's a witch.
right. Like, I think if it was all looking like Frozen, maybe the Frozen, either of Frozen 1 or Frozen 2. But I don't think we're that lucky.
The only other thing would be
Yeah.
like feudal Japan, to watch like the most authentic sword makers, fold the steel and make like some of the most OG like actual legit samurai swords versus the shit we get today. I just think that'd be so fascinating.
That would be neat.
That would be neat. Like you guys,
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like my answer was wimpy. It's too contemporary. I'm like, okay, well maybe I could like travel to Egypt
Well,
during
but-
the pyramids. I don't know. Like, I'm just
Mine's wimpy too, because I can't deal with the lack of too many modern conveniences. I'm going to take a shower each day. You better have fucking indoor plumbing. You know, like
You know
Or a
what?
bar- a bar of
I
soap.
think I
Fuck.
would. Okay, there would be a time period I would travel to. That would be the '80s. And by the way, I'm Guatemalan and Salvadorian, but I would time travel to Mexico because plastic surgery did exist in the '80s, and I would totally get that and become a famous Mexican actress. I'd be like, bam.
I like
hot.
Harry's
Hot.
face.
That'd be the only time.
that I like
As long as
that's
plastic
hot. That's hot.
surgery
Like,
existed, I am there.
Dan, you know what? To your point, Dan, I would love to like bathe in the Nile. Like, I think that would be a cool thing because, like, even though we don't have indoor plumbing, I think it would be cool to like bathe in the Nile. I don't know. We don't need time travel for that, but just as an idea.
well, usually when I'm bathing, I'm doing it in denial also. So,
Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
another dad joke for y'all.
You guys are all so nice. Your time travel things were so nice, almost like that. Mine was the tamest thing I could come up with.
But here's the thing.
and of course, go back and. Oh, sorry, but
No, we shouldn't do it.
So high. You made such an amazing fucking film. Like I figure we're clear about where you would travel to because you made this amazing piece of art. So
Thank you. That's really
so
nice.
we're all just
Thank
trying to measure up to 180 seconds. Really, that's
I will say this though,
And-
really quick. Or you want to go first?
Well, I would just say, and when we put this on YouTube, plenty of people will comment that you probably should have gone back and killed Hitler, but of course that always happens.
I was gonna say, man, if you ever do like a time travel, get revenge on your ex type thing,
Yeah.
I would fucking watch that. That sounds fucking hilarious. Because I mean, really, if you think about how many movies have actually even if they've tried it, but like done it really well, I mean,
Right.
that would be like awesome.
At
Yeah.
9:58 in my head when you said it. Somehow throw mama from the train is what came to my mind.
Oh my god.
I know, right? So I don't know, not for whatever reason, because it's it's
Throw
such a-
mama in the time machine.
You go back in time, you say to yourself, you go, look, she does this thing with her tongue, but it's not worth it, okay?
It's not worth it, bro. It really. I mean, it's. Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm not gonna say. No, I was gonna say. No, I'm not saying it. Never mind. Go.
And I was gonna say, oh my god, like we're going over time, and I'm the culprit today. But like to your point, like that's a powerful thing you said though, Dan, because like I have too many relationships, obviously none I will mention here. That's what I'm thinking. Like if I could travel and tell myself anything, I'm like, listen, the way that he eats, it's not worth it.
Woo!
It's not gonna trust. If you would just trust me, it's not. You're gonna find out. It's not gonna be worth it. So
There we go.
that's a very powerful notion, Perry and Dan. Rather, I'm calling you.
You can teach any man to do the alphabet with his tongue. It's fine. So,
Oh my lord!
This place has become dirty. I like it. I like how dirty this is. I've brought you down. I'm bringing you to my level. God damn it. We're talking about pussies and dicks and shit.
that is usually my job. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
They're like,
we hired
Dan
Dan.
never talks about that. So
No, never ever.